What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Monday, June 19th edition of the Bet Pro video. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. We have 7 MLB games tonight to find some player props from using the Bet Pro model. And we're going to do that in this video, going through a variety of sports books and looking at the bets that are projected to be the most profitable for us tonight on this MLB slate. If you're not familiar with the Bet Pro model, it is a projections-based prop betting model. So we're using our MLB DFS projections, applying them to the player prop lines that are available across the industry, and we can quickly and efficiently see the best places to get our money down, where some lines are off, and where we can take advantage. So we're going to walk through some different books, but first make sure that you are subscribed to the Stochastic YouTube channel and hit the thumbs up button below this video. That helps us out quite a bit. Now, starting with BetMGM, at the top, we have Jake Fraley, under half of a total hit tonight against Austin Gomber and the Rockies at plus 125. He projects for 0.4, which gives us a 51% chance of winning and a 15% expected return. He does have a good matchup against Austin Gomber. The Reds do currently have the highest implied run total on the slate, but we are getting him at plus money, which is nice. If he ends up not being in the lineup in the lefty-lefty matchup, next, we have Mauricio Dubon under 1.5 total bases against Max Scherzer tonight in Houston at minus 145. He projects for 1.2 with a 60, which gives us a 64% chance of winning and an 8% expected return. On Caesars, we have Fraley at the top again, but only plus 108 here. So if you're able, bet it on BetMGM instead of Caesars. Byron Buxton comes in next, over half of a total base tonight against James Paxton and the Red Sox at minus 152. He projects for 2.3, which gives us a 64% chance of winning and a 7% expected return. Buxton has a very difficult matchup with Paxton, who has been excellent for the Red Sox this year. But one thing working in Buxton's favor is that the Red Sox did just play a doubleheader before traveling to Minnesota. Their bullpen's been worked hard over the last couple of days or last couple of games. So we could get a pretty weak or overworked Boston bullpen, fatigued Boston bullpen tonight. And then obviously Buxton is good enough that he could just get there against Paxton as well. Now, before we move over to DraftKings and FanDuel, we are offering 75% off of your first month using the Bet Pro model. That's $24.95. Less than $1 a day gets you access to the model for a month. You can use it. It'll speed up your process, make you more efficient, and hopefully pay for itself during that month. And you can keep using it going forward. But at the very least, it's going to quickly show you the best places to get your money down, and you can go from there. So check it out, less than $1 a day for 1 month. Now moving over to DraftKings. At the top, once again, Jake Fraley at plus 125, Mauricio Dubon minus 145. We already talked about both of those guys. Reese Olson is in an early game. So next up, we get Seiya Suzuki at under 1.5 total bases at minus 145. He projects for 1.5, which gives us a 63% chance of winning and a 7% expected return. He does have an interesting matchup against Osvaldo Bido. For most of Bido's minor league career, he really struggled, didn't strike out a lot of guys, and was just a below average pitcher across the board. His last couple of seasons, including his numbers at AAA so far this year, strikeout percentage is up. He's been better at getting outs. So taking the under here, you're hoping that those numbers carry over, that he did make actual improvements, and that's why you've seen the increase in those numbers. And finally, on FanDuel, Drew Smyly coming in at the top, under 4.5 total strikeouts at minus 142. Only a 2% expected ROI here, so I wouldn't take this bet. If you're absolutely dead set on betting on FanDuel today, it does look like the best bet that you can make. But for me, I would wait until hopefully we get better value somewhere else, or just bet on one of the other books if you have access. But again, if you're dead set on FanDuel, Drew Smyly under 4.5 total strikeouts against the Pirates at minus 142. Now, before we recap, as a reminder, if you have not already signed up and deposited at any of the books mentioned and you're looking to do so, check out the pinned comment below this video. Sign up links, deposit bonuses. Not only is that going to put more money in your pocket right out of the gate, it's going to allow you to make more money over time because you can effectively shop lines. And it may not seem like a big deal on a bet-to-bet basis, whether, for example, you're getting Fraley at plus 108 on Caesars or plus 125 on BetMGM, but it does compound. It does add up. And over time, you're going to put yourself in the best position if you're able to shop lines across a variety of books. So check those links out. And now to recap, we have Jake Fraley under half of a total hit at plus 125 on BetMGM. If he's not in the lineup, Mauricio Dubon under 1.5 total bases at minus 145 is next up. On Caesars, we're going Byron Buxton over half of a total base at minus 152. On DraftKings, Seiya Suzuki under 1.5 total bases at minus 145. And on FanDuel, I don't really recommend taking anything, but if you have to or you really want to, Drew Smyly under 4.5 total strikeouts 2% ROI at minus 142. That's all I have for you today. Good luck on your bets. Enjoy tonight's games, and thanks for checking out the video.